back to the Style and Beauty Doctor on YouTube, and in today's video we're going to be talking about 4 easy steps that you need to know about your daytime skincare regimen. So we're going to be talking about those steps, and I'm also going to interject with some things that I use in my own daytime skincare regimen, so you know what you need to do. You want to keep on watching. So let's go. So, step number 1, cleanse. Type of cleanser that you're going to use in your routine is going to depend on a number of factors. Your skin type, whether that be normal, oily, dry, or combo. It's also going to be determined by your skincare concerns. So whether you have some irritation, whether you have acne, or if you have textured skin. So whatever your skincare concerns are, those are also things that are going to factor into which cleanser that you use. Another thing, and something that people sometimes tend to overlook, is that the environment in which you live. So if it's very dry where you are, if you live somewhere that has 4 different seasons, if it's winter time, if it's spring, if it's summer, or what have you, these are all things that are going to affect how your skin reacts, and it's also going to affect which cleanser you use. So you want to use a gentle cleanser during the day. So as of recently, the cleanser that I would use is the Murad Resurgence Renewing Cleansing Cream. I like this because I use a lot of the products from the Murad Resurgence line, and I like this because it gives me a nice cleanse without stripping my skin of oil. I have oily skin, but as I get older, I don't want to keep stripping my skin of that oil because, you know, I don't want to dry out my skin and then have other issues like texture issues and things like that. But lately, because it is summertime and I do have an oilier skin type, and sometimes I deal with the adult acne from here and there, it hasn't been as bad as it has been in the past. But when I start to notice that it's like, girl, what's them pimples doing popping up on your face? Or if I'm looking to kind of like prevent the situation, I will use the Murad Anti-Aging Acne Cleanser. So this is the time release acne cleanser. It has 0.5% salicylic acid. I like it because it helps to cleanse the skin, give the skin a really good cleanse. The salicylic acid helps to, combat acne, but it's a lower dosage of salicylic acid, so it's not like overly drying your skin. So those are the 2 cleansers that I would typically use. Leave me a comment below. Let me know which cleanser that you use in your routine. Okay, so step 2 is to treat. So this is where, again, your skin type, your current skincare concerns, your environment, yada yada, these are where all of those factors are going to determine what your treatment product is going to be. But in this step, I want you to pay close attention to the directions on the back of your treatment product. Now, I know a lot of us go into products and into a lot of things without reading the directions, and you just slide into home base. But you want to definitely read the directions because some treatment products should not be used during the day, and it'll tell you. So for instance, one of my current treatment products is the Murad Resurgence Retinol Renewal Youth Serum. But right here on the back of it, it says, use at night. So I would not use this during the day because there are a lot of products such as this one that make the skin even more sensitive to the sun. Now I know we already have an issue getting some people with deeper skin tones to use sunscreen. We'll get into sunscreen later, but if you're not using sunscreen and then you're using a product that makes your skin even more sensitive to the sun, you can burn your skin, you can cause more dark spots, you can cause a lot of issues for your skin than you need to be causing. So just be cautious and read the label on the bag to make sure you can use your treatment during the day. Another product, a lot of us are using dark spot treatments. Make sure you read the back of it because this one also says to use it at night. The Rapid Age and Spot Pigment Lightening Serum. This is something that you should be using at night. But when you use it, you definitely want to use sunscreen. But like I said, we'll talk about sunscreen. So again, whatever your treatment product may be, whether it's a serum or if you're going to use a toner or if you're going to use something to fight acne, please take a look at the back of the package and read the directions and make sure that it's safe to use during the day. Okay, so step number 3 and 4 sometimes go hand in hand depending on the product that you're using, but I'm still going to talk about them separately because this video was called 4 steps. So step number 3, moisturize. So you want to make sure you moisturize your skin because it helps to prevent water loss, and it also helps to create a barrier that is going to protect your skin. Now again, which moisturizer you use is going to depend on your skin type, your current skincare needs, the environment in which you're in. Like if you're depending on the seasons, I actually have a video that talks about the different types of reasons why you want to change your moisturizer throughout the seasons. It's called A Wardrobe of Moisturizers, and it can use some viewage love. So make sure you check that out. There's also tons of blog posts on my blog that talk about the moisturizer switch up and why you want to change your moisturizer. Because a lot of times when things start to happen and you're like, oh my God, my skin sucks right now, or my makeup sucks right now, a lot of times the culprit is using the wrong moisturizer. And then also when it comes to moisture, you may want to add an eye cream. So the eye area, so here's the thing with eye creams. Eye creams can only do but so much. You're not going to have like some big dramatic difference, like all of a sudden you had these big dark circles and wrinkles under your eye, and then the next day after using eye cream, it's going to be gone. Eye creams help to protect the skin underneath the eye. They're not going to like give you some like miracle treatment. If you want a miracle treatment, you need to see a dermatologist who may give you a little underneath the area or something more progressive to treat the area. But it's good to have an eye cream because the area underneath the eyes can be very dry. It can be very thin. So a nice little eye cream, you know, dab it on with your pinky or your ring finger very gently, that eye area. So step number 4 is to protect. And where do we protect ourselves from? The sun's harmful rays. Now, a lot of people think they have the complexion for the protection from sun damage, which it's totally false. Not only that, a lot of the products that we use to treat the skin, whether it be dark spots, whether it to treat skin texture, these are things that make the skin even more sensitive to the sun. So you definitely want to make sure that you are using a sunscreen. Now, where I said where steps 3 and 4 sometimes come hand in hand is because there are a lot of moisturizers that are out there that have SPF in it, so where it's kind of built in. So if your favorite moisturizer does not contain sunscreen, there are some options, and of course I'm going to show you a few of them. My current favorite has been the Olay Sun Shine Protection SPF 35. I love this. So you can wear this on top of your favorite moisturizer, or you can wear it on its own. I've been wearing it on its own, and I love that it's giving me the sun protection that I need, but it also doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't leave a white cast, and it actually helps to fight shine. So if you have oily skin like me, you might be like, this is bae. But this is something that I would probably use in the summertime because once it starts to get colder, I don't really need shine protection because my skin's not producing as much oil. So another option, the Cover FX SPF 30 Booster Drops. So again, if you have a favorite moisturizer that doesn't have any sunscreen in it, you can put that moisturizer on and then you can apply this on top of your moisturizer. So because you need to apply your sunscreen every 2 hours, especially if you're going to be out and sweating and yada yada yada, I like the Peter Thomas Roth Instant Mineral SPF 45 sunscreen. So this is a powder that you can use. Now you got to be careful when you use this because it's a little tricky. They got directions down here, but even with the directions clearly written here, I've had a couple of little accidents with this. So basically, there's powder in here and there's the brush. You can use this to blot, and you're also getting that added sun protection. Doesn't leave a white cast. Easily fits in your purse. Now here is where a little bit of the trickiness comes in. So you don't want to twist this because if you twist this, you open it up and then the powder's just going to come spilling out. So you want to pull it down so that the brush retracts, and then you can put the top back on and then do like that to close it. These are the 4 easy steps to starting your daytime skincare routine. So these steps are always going to remain the same. What may change is, you know, your skincare needs may change, the weather may change, maybe you move to a different environment. So those are things that are going to change the products, but the basic steps still remain the same. Now leave me a comment below. Let me know what products you use in your daytime routine. You know, and if you have time, mention like your skin type and things like that. Get a little bit chitty chatty. I like getting chitty chatty in the comments, you know. Also, don't forget to check the description box because there will be links to more information, other skincare topics, product reviews, things that you need to know. So make sure you check that out. Also, there'll be information on nighttime routine. I've written tons of blog posts. I've done some videos, so make sure you check that out as well. And while you're in there, follow me on social. I have the links where you can follow me there as well as links to things like, you know, the ponytail, the earrings, you know, yada yada. The makeup look we did in another video, so make sure you check that out as well. And I will see you fine folks in my next video. Bye guys.